And it's Patrick Beverley in for D'Angelo Russell. Jokic has checked in for Denver. Outside, Towns. To the inside, and the turnover again by Denver.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Morris is checked in for Barton. And here's Beverley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And there's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Inside. Here's Jokic. Got a piece of it. Najee, good.
Yes, sir.
Najee's got his first bucket of the night.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds. That time. That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting pretty as the quarter comes.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone as the second half. Approaches, coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. What a start for D'Angelo Russell. He ended up with 33 points and a ridiculous number of steals. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting them, allowing easy looks.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Patrick Beverley out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Towns. Then there's Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. We've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Russell. There's the drive.
We've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
The Nugget shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Jokic. Plays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scare. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And the Nuggets making a change here. Green's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in for Vanderbilt. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Beverly against Barton. And they double up Gordon. Back to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing. Minnesota's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Poked away. And Forbes kicks to Morris. Everly with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Knocked loose. Everly with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Towns uses the glass to finish the lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Edwards looking it over. And he...